Guys, my name is David and welcome to the Prep Station. Today is our first live video. We are on YouTube right now, Skybo. Is that cool? We're going to make some grits this morning. It's going to be a short video. This is just a test. Do you have anything you want to tell everybody?
Yeah.
What?
We need like butter.
No, if you want to tell them, what are you supposed to tell them? What message? You tell them to please subscribe. I'm going to go put the birds to sleep.
Please subscribe to do me and Daddy cooking meeting.
All right, good job. Okay, let's get the camera over here. All right, scooch back. Let's get some light. There we go.
So we're gonna
all right. So what we have so far in the pot, we have a half cup of water and milk.
Yeah.
To that, excuse me, Sky, let me get in here. We are going to add some butter. Show the ingredients. We have butter. We have cream cheese, a little bit of bacon fat.
Get a little bit of spoon to stir it with.
We have white pepper.
And we need a spoon to stir it.
We have seasoned salt, chicken bouillon, shredded cheddar, and of course, grits. This is going to be cheese grits. So the first thing we're going to do
is
add some butter.
Yeah.
Let's just get the pack open.
Yeah. Get the pack open so we don't get the garbage.
All right. Throw a little stick of butter in there. We don't need too much because this is just a small batch. The kids have actually already eaten breakfast. They had some cereal. But if they want some grits, you're going to eat with me? Okay. This will make plenty for the two of us. All right, throw in a little, this is about a tablespoon of butter and sour cream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Throw that out.
Yeah, that's right, Daddy.
Nice. All right, would you hand me that little spoon, my little helper?
Yep, I just got this, so
Thanks.
stir it with.
All right, so we're going to add about a teaspoon of some bacon fat.
Yeah.
All right, throw that aside.
Yeah, get that
We're going to add our chicken bouillon cube. Let me just peel that real quick.
Chicken peel up. So.
And I'm just going to go ahead to make things quicker. I'm going to go ahead and crunch it up.
Yeah, crunch it up, Daddy.
And get it in there. There we go. Okay, we're going to add some seasonings. We'll go with some, just about a half teaspoon of seasoned salt. We don't want this to be too salty.
That's cheese.
And we're going to add some white pepper, just a dash. All right, this is going to give a lot of flavor. All right, now, Sky, you're going to have to scoot back because the heat's going to be on. And always be careful when you're cooking with your kids about keeping them away from the heat.
Yeah.
Make sure we turn on the right burner. We're just going to put it on a medium-high heat.
Yeah.
Going to get a whisk.
Yeah, we're going to get a whisk.
And just whisk it up just to get the seasonings all distributed through the liquid. And as this warms up, it'll melt the butter, melt the cream cheese. And it's going to make these grits nice and creamy.
Ew, and that.
All right, there we go. It'll take about 2 or 3 minutes because it's such a small amount of liquid to come up to a bubble. As soon as it starts bubbling, we can add the grits, lower the heat, and let them cook. We'll also add the shredded cheddar at that point.
Yeah.
I used to cook these every day at the restaurant I worked at. And we used to have to make big pots. And that'll take 15-20 minutes for the water and milk to come up to boil. But for this, literally 2 or 3 minutes, and it should be boiling.
Yeah.
So we'll let that go.
My basic. And
Are you going to be a cook, Sky, when you get bigger?
Do I get to talk any reason? Did I get to talk any reason?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
And
Bird
don't
screaming
forget,
in the
I need to
background.
pour that with you, that cup.
Yep, I'm going to let you pour the grits.
All by myself?
All by yourself.
Yay!
You hear that screaming in the background. We have a pet parrot that I inherited from my grandmother. And let me tell you, if you're thinking about getting a parrot, excuse me, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it, guys.
Good birds and all that, but they're very, very needy.
Yeah,
And if they hear you talking in another room, they will scream. So, yeah. Life advice of the day, don't get a parrot.
Yeah, don't scream because... And then
we love her, though, don't we?
Yes. And
But she can be a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you can see, let's see if you can see
and
that.
her is too noisy for our videos to cook.
The butter and the sour cream cheese is starting to melt. Look, see, Skybo, you see it starting to melt? Just don't put your hands over here.
I won't.
And like I said, as soon as we get some bubbles, then we're going to pour the grits in.
Yeah. And
I'm going to have my special helper do that.
Yep, I'm going to do that all by myself.
All by yourself?
Yes. Because you said that.
All right. Almost there. Okay, everything's almost melted.
Yeah.
You can see a little bit of steam starting to come off of it.
Yeah, that's right.
And this is just a test video. We're going to try this, see how it goes. I just really wanted to get a feel for how YouTube Live works. This is actually the first time I've ever went live. And it's also the first time I've used the mobile live. Thanks.
I'm doing really good too.
So, thinking about doing some more breakfast streams, maybe some dinner streams where we'll stream cooking an entire dinner. Just kind of show you the whole process. Alright, hold on, let me check the bird.
Bird, stop that. We're trying to fill a bagel. Stop it. Too noisy, bird. You're We love our bird. We love our bird.
Okay, I gave her something to eat, so maybe she'll be quiet. Yeah. Funny story though, cooking some grits. She's gonna be very happy in a minute because she actually loves grits.
Yes, we're gonna do it.
That is one of her favorite foods. She loves grits. She loves scrambled eggs.
Yeah, I love
and these grits are almost done.
Yeah.
Or the water boiling is almost done. We still gotta cook the actual grits.
Yeah, when it starts bubbling.
And my special helper pours them in for me.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
that's over there by you.
Yeah, that's going to be right here. But I'm going to keep it here so you don't get overzealous and go early with it.
I don't go with it. And Daddy, by the way, you're doing really good.
You like cooking on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it not red anymore?
The red, it's cooked into it. See, it's starting to smoke. That means it's getting hot. As soon as we see some bubbles come in there, then we'll pour the grits in. It's almost ready. And grits go good with a lot of different breakfast foods, obviously sausage. One of my favorite ways to eat it is with a over easy egg. You take the egg, you throw it on top, crack it open, let the yolk run over it. It just adds a whole new richness to it. It is delicious.
Yeah, it's delicious, guys.
But you can, we're like this morning, we're just throwing this together quick. We're just gonna eat the grits by themselves. Maybe cook a little sausage to go with it. Do you like sausage?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you eat with your sausage?
Turkey syrup.
Syrup. Mm-hmm. Typical child loves sugar with all her food.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, there we go. And here you can see, it's pretty much everything's dissolved.
Yeah. Soft.
Its steam is coming off. We don't quite have the bubbles yet. You gotta be careful. You don't want to walk away from this because the milk in there, it will foam up. Can't tell you how many times at the restaurant where we had grits going, you walk away from it because it's a big pot. It took a long time. You come back, somebody's yelling because your grits have foamed over the top. The milk, the frothed up milk, foams right over the top. Put your pilot light out. Not fun.
Yeah, not fun.
But we got a good old electric stove, so we ain't got to worry about that.
Daddy,
because it cooks so fast, we don't really have to walk away from it. We can stay here till it's done. And it is almost boiling. And we just have to get it to the boil. It doesn't have to be a rolling boil. As soon as you see a couple of bubbles, get the grits in, turn the heat down, and you will be good to go.
That wasn't me, that was my cough.
That was your cough?
Yeah, that was my coffee.
That's that steam from them grits getting you, huh?
Mm-hmm. It makes me...
Go in
some hot things and smoke.
Look in there. See, Skybo? Look.
Yeah.
It's fixing to start bubbling. You'll start to see it. Looks like the ocean. You'll see the waves kind of in the grits. And then it's fixing to start bubbling. And once it's bubbling, then we put it in.
I heard someone tooted.
And you can turn... I didn't want to get too high on the heat because I wanted the butter and the cream cheese to have a chance to melt. But once that happens, you can crank the heat up just to get that temperature up a little quicker. There we go. See now, if you look down in here, let's get in there close. It is bubbling. So now we can go in with the grits. All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right, just be careful. Don't put your hands on the stove.
Okay.
And just pour them right in there.
But you help me.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Yay.
Grits are in. Now we are going to go ahead, turn the heat down to about a medium-low, and just get the grits nice and incorporated.
But can I stir?
Yeah, I'm going to get you to stir in a minute because I got to add one more ingredient to make these delicious. Of course, you can eat the grits just like this, but I like to add a little shredded cheddar to make these some real cheese grits.
Yeah, Daddy's like, maybe we should put big enough.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Dad, you're doing really good, though.
Thank you. All right, you going to stir for me real quick?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and stir. Very good. You're like a pro cooker. All right, I'm just going to toss in a little cheese.
Stir while you're doing that. I can stir while you're doing that. I'm an excellent stirrer.
Good job. You are an excellent stirrer.
La, 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 la.
All right, let Daddy take a turn now.
Something.
And that's one thing, the cheese will also help to thicken these up quicker. But so the reason I lowered the heat, you only need to cook for about 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how many you got in here. But you do want to actually cook them so you don't get that real super gritty taste. It should be slightly creamy at least.
Yeah, I love cream.
Yeah. You like grits too, don't you?
Yeah, I like creamy grits.
Creamy grits.
Yeah, creamy grits. Yeah, that's what we're cooking.
We're making creamy grits.
Yeah, creamy grits is the best.
Yeah.
It tastes really good, freaking good.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
You can see they're nice and creamy.
Yeah, they're nice and creamy. Hey, Daddy.
That's what you want. I'm going to let them cook just a little bit. You don't want them to get too thick. I like mine to be a little thicker. Like my dad, he loves them runny. My dad and my sister, they're both big on runny grits. I like mine a little thicker. It's one of the good things about adding the cheese. It does help thicken it, but if you cook it long enough, it will get thick. And also, once you turn the heat off even, the pot's going to be hot, so it will get thicker. And I've done this so many times, I kind of can just look at it and tell the consistency I want. But if you're not sure, get a spoon and give them a quick taste.
Yeah.
Just be careful because they are hot. This is like lava.
Yeah. Well.
And be careful about it popping. It'll get too hot and they'll start to bubble and pop. And them grits land on you, it is going to hurt.
Yes.
This is almost ready. It's almost getting to that perfect consistency I like.
Something's burning me.
Uh-oh. Did the grits pop you?
No.
No.
They're not popping.
Yeah, they're on. Watch. Let them sit for a minute. See them popping? You gotta be careful. It pops too hard. That's why I lowered the heat. That grits will pop right up and get you. All right, so this is almost perfect right here. They're good because they are going to. Okay. Thanks, little helper. I appreciate your help.
No, I'm gonna come back when it's not popping.
Okay.
But it's not popping.
It's almost done. I'm fixing to turn it off.
But it's not
All right. So yeah, that's perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat off because these will thicken up more as they cook. Let me go put the bird back to sleep.
No, Daddy, I'm not gonna go away for long. I'm just gonna come back when you turn it off, okay? Because you don't like
All right, and that is pretty much it, guys. That is how you make grits. That's my recipe anyway. I mean, you can literally make these with just water and grits if you want. Of course, they're going to taste awful. But the cream cheese, the cheddar cheese, the bacon fat, the chicken, all that adds great flavor. So you get a nice, creamy
I can
grit.
smell it.
Smell good?
Mm-hmm.
You ready to eat some breakfast?
Yes.
All right. All right, guys, we appreciate y'all checking this out. And hopefully this goes well. And we will do some more cooking videos. And we'll see you in the next video.
And subscribe back for another cooking video. Like, next year.